Welcome to my channel. Today I am here with my orchids. One of the most frequently asked questions in orchid care is why our orchids do not bloom. Why doesn't it grow new roots, or why doesn't it grow new leaves? I have a great recipe for you today. And with this liquid plant food we will use, your orchids will grow new roots, new leaves, and new flower branches. Especially since we are in a season transition right now, it is the right time to make orchids bloom in autumn. Our orchids may be sleeping right now. Orchids may not be producing new flower branches if they have not noticed the seasonal change due to the summer heat. Last week, I published the method of giving orchids a flower branch with the change of weather during the season transitions. I'm just putting the link above. If you have made this air change and our orchids are still not blooming, I have a very nice liquid plant food recipe for you that will really cheer up orchids today. I would definitely recommend giving liquid plant food to your flowers at home. Especially this season is the perfect time for orchids to bloom. Look, I just want to show you my orchids. If you want your orchids to be like this, do not forget to give liquid plant food at regular intervals every 2 weeks or once a month. Of course, if you want, you can prepare natural and plant foods at home, or you can buy them at the ready. I make liquid plant food at home and I really see the benefits. But if you have good vitamins that you trust and get results, of course, continue to use them externally. I'm going to prepare today's liquid plant food with aloe vera. As you know, aloe vera is a plant that we cannot finish by counting its benefits. It is very healthy, especially in plant development. It has many benefits. Thanks to the gel it contains, it helps plants grow faster, bloom more, and produce abundant leaves and flower branches. You know that there are plenty of B11, B12, etc., and C vitamins in aloe vera. What we are trying to do is to help your plants bloom by giving them these vitamins. Now I want to show you how I use aloe vera. We need aloe vera leaf for plant food. 1 aloe vera leaf will be enough for our liquid plant food. When cutting, try to cut especially from the bottom. You know that since there is gel in it, I will cut it from the bottom so that the gel does not flow in vain. You can cut it with a knife. Yes, I cut a leaf right away and you can see it already has gel in it. This gel-like structure is very important to us. I'll do it by peeling the skins off. When cutting aloe vera, if you cut it from the sides first, it will be even easier to remove the jelly inside. When you cut it from the side, you will see the density of the gel. I will immediately cut it from the other side and try to remove the gel inside the aloe vera leaf. I would like to tell you about an important trick for orchids to grow especially abundant branches. Now we are in autumn. The sun is no longer as hot as it used to be. Sun the orchids. How can we sunbathe orchids? I'm not talking about cities or countries that are very hot, especially not burning, but in countries with 4 seasons, especially in autumn, when the weather gets colder and the sun is even less hot, especially in the morning sun and afternoon sun. Orchids allow the seed to bloom profusely, to have more flowers and to produce new leaves. Therefore, my advice to you is to leave the orchids in the place that receives the morning and afternoon sun. If it faces south, the orchids will develop very quickly especially since they will receive the morning sun and will branch out much faster. If it is facing north, you should pay attention to the afternoon sun. You can put it directly in the afternoon sun. This is also an important tip. We remove the jelly in it this way, especially I separate it from the jelly shells inside, because this way, the vitamins and potassium will pass into the water much fast. If you are going to use it as food, you can cut the aloe vera directly and put it in. But as I said, since I will keep it in water, I expect the vitamins to pass into the water faster and more. I have 400 milliliters of water right now. I will put the aloe vera gel you see in the water. After putting the aloe vera gel, you can also put this. This will also show its benefits, as I said. How often we should use this mixture is an important point. You can give this mixture to orchids once every 2 weeks or once a month. Be sure to have a normal watering time between each liquid plant food. So don't water it back to back, and I'll just let it sit overnight. After waiting for one night, you can water the orchids with this water. So you don't need to wait for such plant foods for days, but you can keep it in the fridge for 3 days. After waiting for 3 days, you can wait for it to come to room temperature and water it. Yes, I give the aloe vera juice that I kept for one night to half a glass of water to the orchids. Half a glass of water is sufficient for each orchid. Water is accumulating under the beak, so you can wait until the evening, and when you wait, you will see that the orchids absorb the water until the evening. I water this orchid in the same way with aloe vera. Never water the orchids too much, and after watering, keep them on a brightly lit windowsill. It will also slowly absorb the remaining water at the bottom. I hope this video will be useful for you. If you think the video is useful, don't forget to hit the like button, and I would be happy if you subscribe to my channel. You can also turn the ringtone on at the right corner to be aware of the incoming notifications, and please comment and ask questions.